What's up everyone? Before we get into the guide, be sure to check out the spreadsheet linked in the description. It is going to have all the loot listed out and other information about the monument there as well. That spreadsheet is also what will be kept up to date between updated video guides in case there are changes to the monuments or I miss anything. I want to make it a great reference and keep making it better. Just letting you guys know that it's there. Anyways, sub, like, comment, and check out the Twitch, Discord, and Patreon. Enjoy. And I would highly recommend you check out the timestamps for this video. The video is long. I cover a lot of stuff. This is everything I cover, so just find the timestamp for the topic you need and watch it from there. What's up everyone? Welcome to my updated Rust Monument Guide for Launch Site 2021. This one's going to be on the longer side because there are a ton of crates, but anyways, let's go over radiation. So in general, you're going to want 11% minimum radiation protection to enter launch site. So if you have 10%, you're going to take a little bit of damage, but 11 and above, you're not going to take any damage, except there are a few areas where you're going to want more. Let me show you those right now. If you're going to go anywhere near the rocket or the service structure, you're going to want at least 26% radiation protection. Same idea, 25% you're going to take a little bit of damage, 26% you're going to take no damage. This includes going anywhere close to the rocket or service structure, going underneath the service structure, going underneath the rocket, doing the jump puzzle underneath, which we'll get to, and yeah, pretty much anywhere close to here, 26%. If you are going to do the card puzzle, you're going to want 50% radiation protection, so a hazmat suit, and even with the hazmat suit, you are going to take a little bit of damage from radiation. So to sum it all up, 11% to enter launch site, 26% to go near the rocket, and then 50% if you're going to do the card puzzle and enter in the large building. A few quick words about the Bradley APC. So the tank, it patrols launch site, it shoots at people it sees, it's very deadly and dangerous. You can destroy it and get some loot from it if you want to, but I'm not going to show how to take Bradley in this video. I might make one in the future, but there's plenty of other videos that are out there on YouTube right now. But my advice for dealing with Bradley when you're looting launch site is keep an eye out for it and know where it's at if you can. And if you hear it, run away from where the sound is coming from. And then if you are hiding from it and it's like camping you, just be patient. It will drive away eventually. And that's pretty much it and my advice for Bradley right now. Again, I might make a separate video on Bradley later, but for now, just keep an eye on it. And if you hear it, run away from it. That's it. I'm now going to quickly show the card puzzle. I'll quickly show the jump puzzle. I'll quickly show where the rest of the loot's at. And then I'll do a full walkthrough like my original video. So for the puzzle, you're going to want a green card, a red card, 2 fuses, a hazmat suit, a jug of water, and meds. The hazmat suit is required. If you don't have it, you're going to get cooked up and you're going to experience a lot of radiation. So make sure you have a hazmat suit. And to go against the radiation that you're going to get even with the hazmat suit, you're going to want a jug of water to drink that gets the poisoning down. And then after you get poisoned, you're going to take a little bit of damage. So to heal from that, you're going to want to bring a little bit of meds. Now, how much water you should bring? I bring approximately 1,000 milliliters of water, a little bit more than that, and it works good for me. And then bandages, I usually bring 12 bandages. Sometimes I bring a little bit extra, but around 1,000 milliliters of water and 12 bandages should be good. Now, once you have the required items, you're going to want to find the building right here. It's right next to the 3 silos. The large building's right there, and the rocket's right there. It's not too difficult to find, but anyways, once you get here, swipe your green card, the door opens up. Inside there's a crate, and inside there's a fuse box and a switch. Put your first fuse in here, then you flip the switch, and now you want to head to the opposite corner of the monument. There's a couple different ways you can go to the second fuse and the second switch. So the first route is you're looking at the large building, you go around on the right side of it, and then the other route is you go on the left side of it. So I'll just show the one on the right side first. Just head straight through launch site. Get to this building right here. Go around this way. Get to the blue shipping containers. Little jump up here. Go through the door. And you're at the fuse box and switch, the second one. The other route is going on the left side and around the back side of the large building. So I'll show that really quickly. Benefit to this one is you're less likely to run into Bradley. So yeah, that's always good. It's really up to you what route you take. But definitely keep in mind where Bradley's at all the time when you're at launch site. I mentioned that earlier, but that's huge, especially when you're doing the puzzle. But anyways, same idea. Once you get here, same thing. Little jump up, go through the door, and you are at the second fuse. Once you're here, put the second fuse in the fuse box, flip the switch, and now both lights should be green. If one of them is red, that means the original first switch and fuse, either the fuse popped out, another player took it out, another player flipped the switch, something happened, and it's not going to work. You have to go back and redo it. But once both those lights are green, you're good to go. Exit out the way you came in, go out this way, and head towards the large building. Here's the red door. The key swipe will be glowing red as long as you did everything correctly. Swipe the red card, the door opens up, and now you're in the large puzzle building. So again, make sure you have a hazmat suit, at least 1,000 milliliters of water, and 12 bandages. And the way I do it is when I'm running up, I keep an eye on the rad poisoning I'm getting. And then once I hit 5, I drink my water and it goes back to nearly 0. And then whenever my health goes below 95, I use a bandage so that way I heal up 5 health that I lost. So the route I'm going to show you right now, it shows every single crate spawn in this entire building. You go all the way up, you go all the way down, you hit up every single crate spawn. So let me get started. So ground level, there's a crate right here. After you loot this crate, you want to go to these ladders, start climbing up them. Then once you get to level 3, check this balcony, there can be a crate here. If there's a crate here, run along this beam, loot the crate, run back, continue up the ladder. Now you're at the top of the rocket section. So there's a crate right there. And you want to jump onto this platform, head this way, go right, go down and back up, go right again, run along the beam, climb up, go right. At the end of this platform, there's another crate. Then you want to go up the ramp. Up here, there's a catwalk. Right here, there's a military crate. There is a second military crate over there, but we're going to get that later. After you loot this crate, enter this door. You're now at the stairwell. Go up the stairs until you get to the rooftop. Once you're at the rooftop, to the left, there's another crate. This will be a military crate. Now you want to go to the helipad. Up here, there are 3 elite crates. There's 1 military crate, and the rest of the crates can either be common crates or military crates. The one here did spawn in as a military crate. But yeah, anyways, there's going to be 3 that will always be elite crates, 1 that's going to be a military crate, then there can be 4 more that can be common or military crates. So after looting these, there can be another crate right there, and there could be another crate here. So now heading down, you want to head this way to the scaffolding structure right here. You want to go down the ramp, and then enter in through here. So now you're back at the catwalks. Go left. Then on this second catwalk, there's another military crate. Go ahead and loot that. Turn around, head back this way. Jump out of the window, head back up. Go on this ramp, and then once you're on this ramp, you're going to jump on this railing. And once you're on this railing, jump to this platform. Then you want to creep up right here. Then you want to drop down onto this ladder. It looks sketchy, but it's really not. You're going to jump down onto this ladder. Now you might seem like you're stuck, but once you press crouch, your guy slides down the ladder. Then once you go down to the ladder to this open window, jump into the window. There's another crate right here. After looting this crate, jump onto the barrels here, then jump onto the top of the rocket vessel right here. Run along it, jump onto this catwalk, and there's a crate here. Now you want to jump from here to either one of these railings. I usually do this one. Jump onto the railing, then jump across here. Head this way, same idea. Jump from here to the railing. Then you're going to head all the way down. There's another crate that can spawn right here. Then continuing along, jump across here. Go down. Go across. Go down again. Now you're at level 2. Go all the way down to the far room. And inside of here, there can be another crate. Now you want to leave. Go back out. Go back the way you came down, except you're going to continue going straight. So you're going to go back up. Across. It's going to be a little drop down here. You can run along, or you can fall along the edge to reduce fall damage. But anyways, you go down right there, run across. In here, there's another military crate. Now turning around, I'm going to go down again. Then in this door immediately, once you get to level 1, it's a large locker room. There can be a crate here. And then finally, you're going to jump across here. And there's one more crate. Right here, level 1, first door. After you make that jump, there's a crate in there. And then finally, head this way. Go down the ramp. Turn left. Go to the auxiliary power room. Flip the switch here. Now you can leave out any door. I usually go out this door. So you push the button, the door opens. And again, you can go out any door you want. So yeah, that's the loot for the puzzle. And yeah, 1,000 milliliters of water, 12 bandages. You should be able to do that entire route with no issues. I'll now show you the jump puzzle at launch site. To do the jump puzzle, remember you're going to want 26% radiation protection minimum, and you have to flip 2 switches. I'll show you where these switches are right now. So the first switch is located in this green shack here, located along the ravine, kind of close to the chair lookout spot right there. But yeah, in this shack right here, there's a switch here. You flip this switch. Doesn't matter what order you do these in, but I usually do this one first. So after flipping this switch, you got to flip a second one, and it is located underneath. In the sewer, you go left, and in through here, there's the second switch. Now, how you get to the second switch is totally up to you. There's like an infinite amount of possibilities you can do. You can either traverse through underneath here by going around the hole, going around this way. Then you get to the sewer here. You can stay above ground, get to this building here, and then when you go downstairs here, through the hallway, you get to the switch. You can go through this sewer right here, which leads to the sewer, and then to the switch room. Whole bunch of random possibilities you can do. You can go through this ramp. It doesn't matter. That's where the switch is at. You want to flip both those switches. Then after you do that, you want to go to the service structure. Then there's going to be a little drop off right here. You fall down onto this platform, and now you want to make this jump onto this balcony here. So you can either jump from the top here. You'll take more fall damage, but it's easier to make the jump without falling completely down to the bottom. But yeah, you can do that. Or you can drop down here, and it's similar to the dome jump. You want to go all the way to the edge and then sprint jump onto the balcony. And then once you're on the balcony and you flipped both those switches, you flip the timer switch. And then this is where the parkour is at. Well, I guess you did some parkour here. But anyways, you do here, onto the railing, onto the beam here. Make sure you don't hit your head. Run along the beam, jump onto this balcony here. Then you'll get to the door. And after you flip the switches and you flip the timer, you hit the button and the door opens. Now, with this jump puzzle, sometimes you have to flip the switches, sometimes you don't. A lot of times you can just walk up to the door and press E on it and it opens up. I usually just flip the switches just because it's really not that big of a deal. It's not that too much of an effort to do that extra few steps. But anyways, once you're inside of here, there are 4 more crate spawns, and these 4 crates, they can be common crates or military crates. And then to leave, you just exit out this door right here, you hit the button, or you can just press E on the door. Again, sometimes it's bugged. And then you just walk out to the outside here, and you slide along the path right here. And yeah, that is the jump puzzle. I'll now show the rest of the loot at launch site. We're going to start on the rocket side, starting in this corner underneath this spotlight. There's an oil refinery. Heading this way to this green shack, there's a crate here. This can be a common crate or a military crate. So at launch site, there can be spots where they can be either a common crate or a military crate, just common crates, just military crates. I'll let you guys know. So this one can be a military crate or a common crate. And also at launch site, in total, adding everything up, there are 89 crate locations, including all the puzzle spots, and 30 of them can be vacant at max capacity. Just a fun fact, 89 spots, 30 of them can be empty at max capacity. Moving on, under the spotlight, there can be a common crate. Green shack next to the chair lookout. Inside can be a common crate. This larger green shack with the switch. Common crate right here. In the ravine, there can be 2 crates down here. Underneath the rocket, just go through this way. Be a crate right here. Heading around. Back out. Green shack here. Inside can be a common crate. Going through the sewer. Heading this way. In the sewer, 1 crate can be here, common crate. Another crate here, also a common crate. The service structure. At the top, there's a military crate. This will always be a military crate. And this crate, if it is gone, it will always try to respawn back in no matter what. So it's a pretty good spot to check all the time. So military crate there. Right next to it, there can be a common crate. And the next 3 levels below the top, there can be a common crate on each. So 1 right there, 1 there, and 1 there. And then, of course, I already mentioned this, but in the jump puzzle, there are 4 more crates, and these can be common crates or military crates. And now I'll go over the crates in the industrial or office area. Starting with this warehouse, I call it Rocket Warehouse because it's the closest one to the rocket. There is a common crate that can spawn next to these boxes outside. Then inside there can be 2 crates, common crate here, another crate on top of here. This can be a common crate or a military crate. Also on the roof, there's a crate. This can be a common crate or a military crate. Moving to the recycler warehouse, because there's a recycler next to it. 2 common crates next to these boxes. Inside, there can be 3 more crates, all common crates. Crate on top of the box there, beside the box there, and next to the box there. Then on the roof, there can be a crate. This can be a common crate or a military crate. Heading towards the green room. Next to this car, there can be a common crate. In the green room itself, there can be a common crate. Above the green room, there can be a crate. This can be a common crate or a military crate. Next to this middle silo, there can be a common crate. At this end silo, next to the pipe, there can be a common crate or a military crate. And beside this box here, there can be a common crate. We'll go into the tower warehouse now because it's got the tower next to it. Inside, there could be 5 common crates. 1 here, 2 here, 1 here, and 1 up top here. Heading around, going up the tower. There can be a crate underneath the staircase, common crate. And up top, there can be 3 crates. 2 of them can be common crates, these 2. And this one can be a common crate or a military crate. And then these 2 shacks here, I call them the entrance shacks. So this one at the top, there can be a military crate or a common crate. At the top of this one, there can be a common crate or a military crate. And at the bottom of this one, there could be a common crate or a military crate. Next, right through the entranceway, there's these boxes here. There can be a common crate that spawns right there. On top of this silo, there could be a common crate. Climb the ladder. On this truck bed, there can be a common crate. On this truck bed, there can be a common crate. In this fenced area, there can be a military crate, and this crate will always be a military crate. And if it is empty, or if it's not there, the game will constantly try to respawn it back in. So it's a good spot to check if you're at launch site. And to get to that crate, just jump on top of these pallets, and you make the jump from here to the top of the fence. Then you get the crate. Then inside this building itself, through this way, there can be a common crate in this corner here next to the shelf. Then heading up the ladder and the vent to the 2nd floor, there can be another crate right there. And outside on the balcony, there can be another common crate right there. And heading this way, on this rooftop, underneath this pipe, there can be a crate here. This can be a common crate or a military crate. Then around the back side, right here, next to the box, there can be a common crate. And top of this tower, there could be a military crate or a common crate. And now this building here, top of the blue shipping container, there can be a military crate or a common crate. Top of the roof, underneath this ramp, there could be a common crate or a military crate. In this door right here, where the fuse is at, there could be a common crate or a military crate. On the other side of the building, first floor, right between this spot right here, common crate or a military crate. And heading up these stairs, you just keep going up the stairway. You'll get to this room here, through the door, common crate or military crate. And out the door, this way, in this little office area, next to these computers, common crate or military crate. Then back outside, on the forklift right here, common crate. And that's all the crates at launch site. We already did the puzzle. We already did the jump puzzle. So yeah, I'll now do a full walkthrough of the launch site. All right, so we are going to start with the puzzle. So with the puzzle, you want a green card, a red card, 2 fuses, 1,000 milliliters of water should be good. I'm going to bring 2,000 just in case. We'll see how much we have extra. Then bandages, you want to bring 12 bandages. I'm going to bring 15 just in case. And again, we're going to see how much extra we have at the end. So to start, you want to find this building right here. There's the rocket. There's the large building. It's not too hard to find, but swipe in with your green card. There's going to be a crate in here. You want to put your first fuse in this fuse box right here. Flip the switch. Then you want to run to the second fuse, which is on the opposite corner of where all the offices are at launch site. So go the route I'm going right now, or you can go around the big building like in the quick tutorial of the puzzle. I'm just doing this to save time. And as always with launch site, make sure you know where Bradley's at, keep an eye on it, try to avoid it when possible. You have about 3 minutes and 20 seconds on a full fuse to get to here. Put the second fuse in, flip the switch, and then get to the red room. So you have plenty of time to avoid Bradley if you do end up running into it and you have to like reroute or maybe like sit around for a little bit. You have 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Just want to come over here. And in this building, second fuse right here. Flip the second switch. 2 lights are on, which means we're good. If the one light is red, that means the fuse popped out or someone took it out. Something happened. You have to go fix it. It's not going to work. But after you do that, just want to run to here. Swipe the red card. Door opens. And now we're going to loot. So first, on this ground level, there's a crate right here. Just going to ditch the junky shit immediately. And you want to climb the ladder up to level 3. And when your RADS gets to 5, drink the water. Once you're at level 3, there can be a crate along this beam on this little balcony right here. So grab it before you head all the way up. And then whenever my health goes to 95 or lower, I just use a bandage. And crate right here. And you just want to make that little jump there. Just keep going the way I'm going. So I'm going to loot every crate here. And yeah, it's going to show you the route I do. And then you'll notice I have my water in the top right of my inventory. It makes it easier for when I want to drink water. All I have to do is click here and there. Less mouse movement. Just want to continue up. There's going to be a military crate right here on the catwalk. And then there's a second military crate that most people would get right now, but we're going to wait a second. We're going to get that later. We'll see why in a second. And you just want to go up this stairwell. This leads to the roof. To get to the roof to the left, there's a military crate right here. Then you want to get to the helipad. Whole bunch of crates here. There's 3 elite crates minimum. There's 1 military crate minimum. And then there can be 4 more additional common crates or military crates. And there's 2 more crates right here. Forgetting to drink the water. Now we're going to head down. Back inside. Now we're going to get the second military crate on this catwalk. Now here's the part where most people don't do this. It's a little sketchy, but it works really well. So you just want to come up here, jump on this railing, jump onto here, creep down onto this ladder, hold crouch, and your guy will slide down the ladder, get to this window, jump in the window, the other crate's right here, and then you want to jump onto this vessel right here, onto the blue barrels, loot this crate, go back up the vessel, drop down right here, head across this way, loot this, and you want to keep dropping down until you get to level 2. And in this far room, be a crate right here. And you want to head back up. Keep going straight though. You'll get to another drop down right here. Slide along there, you won't take that much fall damage. Whoops. Oh, whoops. I'm messing up. Over here, there's another crate right here. And level 1, crate in this locker room. And you want to make this jump right here. Level 1, next to the elevator. There's another crate right here. And that's it. Now you can leave. Whoops, you gotta flip this one switch first. So come across this way. Auxiliary power. Flip this switch. Push the button, now you're out. You can go out any door you want to. But yeah, as you can see, so we used 12 bandages, 13 bandages, and then we used a little over 1,000 water. But we looted every crate there. We got a whole bunch of stuff. You can get pretty stacked there. We didn't get that good of stuff out of the elite crates, but no matter what you do, this puzzle, you're going to end up with a lot of scrap no matter what. So that's always good. And yeah, that's how you run the puzzle. I'll now do the jump puzzle. So for the jump puzzle, you want to get to this green shack right here, right along the ravine. There's the rocket, not too hard to find. But inside of here, there's a switch. You want to flip this switch, then you want to flip a second switch. And then I mentioned this already, but this puzzle, a lot of times you don't even have to flip the switches. You don't have to do the hard jump that I'm going to show you. But just in case they do end up fixing this, I'm just going to show you how to do it the way you're supposed to do it for now. Yeah, so just in case they fix it. But I will show you how to cheese it as well for the time being. But anyways, to get to the second switch, you just want to follow the way I'm going right now. Go whatever way you want, but this is the way I do it. Get to the sewer. It gets a little dark in here, so you might want to bring a flashlight. It's not too crazy dark. Anyways, second switch is right here. After that, you want to head back up to the service structure. And then since we are hanging out by the rocket and the service structure, you're going to want 26% radiation protection if you're doing this. Anyways, backside, there's a little drop down right here. Just drop down onto the railing so you don't take fall damage. Then go down the ladder. And here is the tricky jump. So kind of like Dome. Same idea. You want to creep up as much as you can. And for reference, I look at my dude's left foot. And then I try to get it on the edge. And I don't go any farther than that. Then from here, I just line it up. like this, and then I press W, Shift, and spacebar at the same time. I keep holding W, and yeah, hope for the best. It's really hard. It's not easy. Then I like to kind of spam spacebar once I get to that bar, because you do a little jump over the edge as well. Sometimes it saves you. But after you flip both switches, make sure that both lights are green. Hit this timer switch. And for this jump, easiest way to do it, line yourself up with this middle bar right here. Jump up, then aim for the rope on the beam. And just do that. Pretty easy. And here you want to crouch jump. And here you're supposed to hit the button and it opens up. But a lot of times you can just press E on the door and it opens up. So that's why sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Then inside of here there are 4 crates. And they can be common crates or military crates. And then to leave, just go out this way. Slide along here. Then you're in the ravine. I'll now show you how you can cheese it really fast. So underneath the rocket, you can actually just like fall onto the railing right here. Onto the balcony like that. And then, yeah, the door's just open. And if it's not open for whatever reason, it's not working, then you just slide down along here. And it's like no big deal. It's like whatever. So for now, I'd recommend just cheesing it. Don't even bother with that big jump. It is hard. It's the hardest jump in the game in my opinion. But yeah, that's the jump puzzle. I'll now show you all the loot, all the rest of the loot at launch site. For the rest of the loot, we're going to start at the rocket side all the way at the end. This green shack here, there can be a crate that's right there. Underneath this spotlight, there can be a common crate right here. Heading this way, green shack next to the chair lookout. Inside of here, there can be a crate right there in the corner. In this shack with the switch, there can be a crate right here. In the ravine, there can be 2 crates. Let me see if I can get an angle at it. Yeah, right next to those boxes down there, there can be 2 crates down there. Bunch of red barrels over here as well. Now we're going to go underneath the rocket. So if you're going anywhere near the rocket, you're going to need 26% radiation protection. There's barrels all over the place at launch site. So heading this way, underneath the rocket, be a crate right here, next to the hole. And going around the hole. Jump puzzles down there. I already covered it, but 4 more crates down there. Over this way, green shack here, crate in this corner. Heading into the sewer, there's 2 more crates. Definitely gonna want to bring a light source for these ones. But right here there can be a crate. And then right here there can be another crate. So now we're going to go to the service structure, show you how to loot that. Again, if you're hanging out near the rocket, the service structure, you're going to want 26% radiation protection. So to do this, it doesn't matter what lift you go up, but I do find it easier and faster. Well, not really that much faster, but it's easier to use this lift here because it's easier to hop in and out of the lift. I'll show you what I mean by that. So you just hop in the lift, hit use lift, and it takes you all the way to the top. And once you get to the top, hop out right away Loot the military crate. There can be another crate here as well. On the next 3 levels, there can be a crate. So what you're going to do is head back to the elevator, jump back in, jump out, loot, jump back in, jump out, loot, jump back in, jump out, loot, and then jump back in. So using this lift, it's a lot easier to go in and out. This one, you have to be a little faster. This one, you have more time to loot stuff without taking fall damage. So that's how you loot the service structure. And now we'll head to the office side of the monument. So I call everything we just did right now, I call it the rocket side. And then everything where all the building and offices are, I call it the industrial side or the office side, whatever you want to call it. And as always, want to keep an eye out for Bradley. There's ration crates everywhere, there's barrels everywhere, there's hemp spawns, there's the micronode spawns, a whole bunch of stuff here. So crate in this corner right here, outside of the rocket warehouse. And inside the warehouse there are 2 more crates. Right here and here. Then on the roof of this warehouse there's a crate. And then we'll go to the recycler warehouse. So on the roof of the recycler warehouse, there's a crate right here. And on the inside, there are 3 crates. One up here. Second one's right here. And a third one. And on the outside of the recycler warehouse is the recycler right here. During the full walkthrough, I forgot to mention there's a crate right there. But yeah, there's a crate right there next to the box. My bad. And then there are 2 more crates stacked on these boxes right here. Now we'll head this way towards the green room. There can be a crate next to this car right here. And inside the green room, bottom level, swipe the green car, there's a crate down there. We already showed that. But then up here, right here, there could be a crate. And these 3 silos, this middle one, along the outside here, there can be a crate like right here. And this end one, another crate right here. Now I'll show you the tower warehouse. I call it the tower warehouse because it's got the tower attached to it. But inside of here there are 5 crates. One here. Second one here. And if the crates are spawned here, you can kind of use them to jump up. Like that. So there's the third one. Or you can just use the ladder right there. There's the 4th one. And here's the 5th one. Just like that. Now we'll go in the tower. Bottom of the tower, underneath the stairs, there can be a crate. And then the top of the tower, there can be 3 more crates. One in this corner. One in this corner. And the 3rd one right here. Now we're going to go to the entrance shacks. That's what I like to call them. They're like these little buildings, little small huts. So you got this one. There's 1 crate on the top of this one. And then there's not a crate on the bottom of this one. And then on this one, there's one on the top and the bottom. One here. And one there. So next, there's a box right here. And there's a crate next to it. And then this silo, you can see the crate right there. You can get onto it using this ladder, which I'm about to show you. Or you can just run along the pipe. Actually, no, you can't. Never mind. Yeah, climb the ladder. Loot this crate here. You can go from this pipe onto the roof if you wanted to. That's what I meant. So yeah, going back down. There's a crate on top of this truck bed. Just start ditching junky shit. Crate on this junk bed, or truck bed. And outside here, there's a military crate in this fenced area. I'll show you how to get to it. So there's the crate. To get to it, just jump on these pallets. Just jump from here to the top of the fence. Loot the crate. And jump out. And inside this building, there's a few crates. There's actually a research table right here. It's actually kind of useful because, as you can see, if you get lucky and you get this place to yourself, which is kind of rare, it depends on server you're playing on, but you can find some items that you can end up researching on them, like right here, if you wanted to. And also, there's a repair bench right here. Going through this vent. There's another crate right here. And then upstairs, up this ladder in the vent. There's a crate right here. Outside on the balcony, there's a crate. So start ditching some stuff. I'm kind of full. Head this way. On this rooftop, underneath this pipe, there can be a crate here. Then down here. Right here, there can be a crate. And then in this tower, there can be a crate at the top. Right in this corner. Now this building, heading up the ladder here, running along this way. Underneath this ramp there can be a crate. And if you make the jump here to there, on top of the shipping container right here, there's a crate. Now we're back to the second fuse for the puzzle in this room, right next to the fuse. There can be a crate. Then in this same building, you can get to this from the inside, but I'm just going to run outside. It's just because it's a little easier. Same building as the fuse, but other side. There's a crate here. And then heading up these stairs. On the upper level, in this first room, in this closet, there can be a crate. And then in this little office area next to these computers, there's a crate right here. down and outside. There is a final crate on this forklift. And that's it. That is every single crate, to my knowledge, at launch site. Thanks for watching. Yo, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the channel for other monument guides. Also, check out the spreadsheet in the description and comments for updates in case I missed anything. Subscribe, like, comment to help me out. Follow my Twitch, join my Discord, and check out my Patreon page. Thanks again. Peace.